Welcome guys to La Liga de Cody Davis. I'm bringing you our Starcraft tournament, and we're going to present to you the opening games. And I'm pretty excited about this, so we're just going to start right up here with Game 1, the Kid Protoss versus Your Name Here, Terran. And this is a pretty exciting first match. A lot of you see here Protoss up in the top right, and this is starting to put down their pylon. We're going to see probably some fast gateways, and you see it come up right there. We're going to see Zeal Rush. Now, when you see a fast gateway like that, you're probably going to expect a Zeal Rush, unless they put down a Cyber Core right after. In that case, they're going for more of a tech-oriented build. Here the barracks is going up. It's more traditional. Yeah, 2 gateway. Obviously, a Protoss Zeal Rush is going to be happening. And that's something the Terran's not going to know unless they scout that. You see their scout just going out. Also, a scout in here coming from the Kid. And now he's going to know what Your Name Here is up to. And now this we see a proxy here, actually right above Your Name Here's main. And another gateway going up. This is pretty aggressive build, mostly all in. And now even Your Name's Here SCV is not going to be able to see inside this base. And he will not know about the Zeal Rush until right about here, where you see, looks like he placed a command center through the Fog of War. I'm not really sure why he didn't notice that, but now he definitely knows that these Zeals are coming. And they're going to take out this building command center. This proxy rush is going to work. This Terran bunker not going down. And YNH does not have adequate defenses holding. These Zeals are just going to pour in and start taking stuff. See this Marine, poor Marine getting killed. Oh, others in arms die together. And now these SCVs are just going to have to run out of there. Civilian casualties, not good. And this is the part where pimpest play of the day. You see those Zeal standing right there on the bridge. He's just going to let these SCVs go. And they're just going to get stopped. Not even losing a single Zealot. That's another kill. So many, just all those are just going to die. And that base just gets sacked. Now we bring another point. After the buildings have been floating, all the buildings have floated. All that's left are some command centers and a few factories, and we see some early game Vulture Micro with what's left. But these Eels are just going to be on it. They're going to take out whatever's left, and there's just too much for a couple Vultures to handle, especially without mines. And now they're going to sack the second base again. Like I said, these Vultures, well, normally a great matchup against Zealots with their mines and speed, just not going to be enough. So for the third time, we have YNH moving to another island location, this time safe from these Zealots. But at this point, we're reaching GG. They're just going to clean up. You see these scouts moving upon this island expansion and about to make quick work of all these SCVs and even shorter work of this command center that's trying to float away. Scouts are good in the air, and normally a very poor unit, but carriers just seal the deal right here. And now you see these final Zealots are going to swarm into this factories, and nothing's going to be safe. And that's going to be GG. The Kid wins Game 1. Now on to Game 2, we have Roadkill 312 Protoss versus Captain Irish. Now this game is epic. It clocks in at around 56 minutes. So I'm not going to cast that personally. I don't even know how to upload it. So I decided to do something a little different. We're going to crank this video up to 16 times, and we're going to watch it from there. So hope you enjoy. This is Game 3, OEC Zerg versus Shahoodle, and this is going to be the last game of the day. Start of this game begins with OECs opening up with a quick spawning pool. We're going to see Shahoodle quickly scouting this with his probe. He sends a pretty early probe out, one of his first few. And here we see in his base the starting of a forge. Quick cannons is a good opening, but instead he changes his mind. Here we see a quick proxy gateway coming up, just like in the first game, 2 proxy gateways. And here we're going to see another variant of the Zeal Rush. The forge could be a plot to either get cannons at a later point, or to throw off any incoming scouts. Sort of a deception move. And here we see a few links from OECs going to try and maybe do a little bit of harass, take out this pylon. And instead he switches his tech to Hydra Den. Hydras are a great counter to cannons. Even though we're not seeing cannons right now, that could be some of the thinking. Probably not. It's just a good thing to note that Hydras work very well against any cannon breaks. And like in the first game, OECs just doesn't have enough units to hold back these oncoming Zealots. Zealots are some of the most strongest starting units in the game, and they're just gonna walk over everything in a similar fashion as the first game. Now these Hydras pick off the first initial Zealots, which were in micro very well, unlike these two, which are just taking out drones. There's not very many drones mining anymore. Going to be losing a lot of resources, and they'll be aided by more. Those 2 gateways are just going to continue to pump 2 Zealots apiece. And with that base will get cleaned up. Here we go to a hidden base built by OECs after the loss of his first base. And with this is going to cleaned up, and that's going to be GG for Game 3. Quick Zealot Rush puts this game away, and it ends very similarly to the first one. And with that final game, we bring you to the tournament standings so far. These are the players who played in today's game. And as we continue with the tournament, we'll be able to show you more casts and an updated standings. So until then, have fun playing Starcraft, and good luck.